do enjoy the stream, then be sure to like and subscribe, it'd be very much appreciated. I should be able to smash through this easy peasy. I played this game before. I've been 720 mode. This is gonna be easy. Got a phone call. Hello. Yeah, I really do like this game. It's a very well-made game. I like how there's a lot of lore in it too.
Hi, hello. I'm the junior manager here at the restaurant. I'm supposed to walk you through the job as our new security guard. From your resume, I can tell that you're already a well-experienced guard. But, you know, it's protocol, so I have to walk you through the basics anyway. So, let's get started.
Okay,
we have security cameras all around the restaurant. And if you bring up the camera panel, you'll be able to view the feed from each camera by pressing the camera buttons on the minimap. Now, our lights are always off during the night. Obviously, because it would waste power to leave them on all night. So to actually see something on the cameras, you can activate the camera system's night vision mode. You activate night vision by clicking on the button of whatever camera you're currently viewing. So for example, say you want to see what's on camera 1. You bring up the camera panel, you click on the button that says Cam 01, and then to use night vision, you click on Cam 01 again. Once night vision is activated, you can click on any of the other cameras and view them with night vision as well. And you turn it off the same way you turn it on. Now, night vision takes more power than regular vision, so make sure you use it sparingly. Your first priority as a security guard here is to keep an eye on the animatronics. Those are really expensive machines, and we do not want them stolen. And you keep an eye on them through the cameras. We have quite a few animatronics here at Candy.
I don't know how this works.
There's of course the cats Candy and Cindy. There's Chester the chimpanzee, penguins, just lots I tell you. So, you also have 3 security doors in your office, each of which can be closed by pressing the door button by each door. These are here in case you're in some sort of danger, but personally I just use them to shut myself off from the world when I need a break. But don't let me be your role model on that one.
Sure looks a
You
bit
need to remember that closing these doors takes power.
That's not good.
And the longer they're closed, the more power they drain.
It's laggy.
Now, I know that sounds kind of backwards, but you have to trust me on that one. I think it's something about the doors having an automatic fail-safe feature in case the power gets cut off, you know, so they open up if there's no more power. All I know for sure is that they do use more and more power the longer they're closed, so you don't want to keep them closed for too long at a time. Now, the reason I keep mentioning the power is because the restaurant uses a backup power generator at night, which only has a certain amount of juice in it. So anything from viewing the cameras to using the security doors takes power.
I'll show you a couple of Easter eggs.
See how much power you have left on the computer on the desk in front of you. Try not to run out of power. If you do though, you won't be stuck in the office since the doors will always open up anyway. Oh, and one last thing. The animatronics aren't completely turned off at night, so they might start walking around a bit. But just be careful not to let any of them into the office, because we have stuff in there we don't want damaged or anything. Though
don't worry about me being damaged.
They won't attempt to get in through there. That should be all. You'll hear from me again on your next shift. Have a good night.
Okay, good night. Okay. Oh, Candy's moves. Ah, there it is. Like the first 3 nights of Candy's is really a breeze. The thing with Candy, Cindy, Chester, and the penguin is that their eyes can glow in the dark, so you don't need night vision to see them. And if they're at the doors, you can also see their glowing eyes. So, and because I don't have to worry about blank or old Candy or bright just yet, I don't even need to look at their cameras. Like, all I just need to do is just check the doors and look out for their eyes. Yeah, I think it's not until night 4 that blank and old Candy come active. Or is it no, night 3 that blank comes active. I mean, the guy will let you know about blank anyway. I think it's night 4 that old Candy comes active. And then night 6 where the Russ comes active, which is like the main villain. Yeah, I looked at the lore and watched some videos about it. It's very interesting. This is linked to Five Nights at Freddy's, because this is in November 1987, just after the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 shut down. Yeah, very interesting. It shows it on the little newspaper there, or in the death screen. It shows robot scraps. Freddy Fazbear is closing down. Yeah, and in the old original Five Nights at Candy's, in the first night he mentioned, the phone guy mentions about Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So very interesting that this is sort of like in the same timeline or universes. Five Nights at Freddy's. Still no sign of animatronics. They're both, well, yeah, they're both gone. They're not at the doors. Okay, there's Cindy. Okay, there's Candy and Cindy. Two cats. Very cute. Yeah, very interesting background of this game too. You play, the character you play as is Mary Schmidt. Yeah, and just like Five Nights at Freddy's, the animatronics are trying to kill you. We're back at Freddy's, you know, they try to stuff you into a suit. Where this one, there's a battle royal. Kind of like in Five Nights at Freddy's, several children were killed. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, the animatronics, they're trying to hunt down and kill you, the player, at 5 AM. This is easy peasy. Yeah, first 2 nights, I don't have to worry about Blank or old Candy. And because, you know, Candy, Cindy, Chester, and the Penguin, since their eyes glow in the dark, I only have to look at the cameras, just need to check the doors. So pretty much just spending the first 3 nights breaking Mary's neck, just going side to side. But yeah. Yeah, pretty interesting. So, you know, she used to be security guard at the Roblox factory. And yeah, it said it on the log when I looked up on the wiki. Yeah, she fell asleep. Therefore, some children were murdered by the rats animatronic. They were put on the conveyor belts where they were turned into Candy and Cindy. Hello. Who's that? Candy. Yeah, Cindy. See? Easy peasy. Yeah. See, back to stage. This is Cindy. Oh, yeah, Cindy's on her way. Hi, Cindy. Also, there's an Easter egg on these posters. There's a rare chance that on these posters. Oh, it is. Yay! Yay! 6 AM. Easy peasy. Yeah, there's a little Easter egg on that camera where there's like posters saying you fell asleep, you are dead, hinting to what happens. So Mary's second job. Yeah, and also these cutscenes here actually shows what happened before. This is the conveyor belts where Candy and Cindy were made. And you'll see pretty soon. Okay, there's the puppets, or marionettes. Hey puppets. It's gonna be closer. I wonder where the puppets is. I know I played Five Nights at Candy's Remasterd, but I've seen like prayers in the actual story. And there's a character called Funny, which is very much the puppets, almost like the puppets. Let's get rid of 2 rounds and the puppet to the face. But yeah, so prior to getting a job, yeah, you see nice, oh, there's Mike. Yeah, so prior to getting a job at Candys, you know, she fell asleep on the job at the Roblox factory. Rats took out the cameras, and some children at least 2 children were killed on the conveyor belts, and were turned into Candy and Cindy. Yeah.
You have one.
Then there's Five Nights at Candy's 2, and then Five Nights at Candy's 3.
Hey there. I put up a note today to gather some intel on the animatronics from the other employees, just to get a list of the issues we've had with them. They've written down some stuff here for you, so let's see. Alright, so obviously the animatronics walk around at night, you know that by now. They try to get to places they shouldn't be. Yep. They act weird after dark. Yep. They don't like adults. I suppose. They always seem nice around children. Around us employees, they
I do apologize if the stream is a bit laggy. I don't know, it looks laggy on my phone.
To interact with anyone other than children.
The chat.
But some of the other employees have felt threatened by them now and then. But I know that some of them are also superstitious morons.
Oh, really?
Who knows if they just became scared when the animatronic looked at them in the eyes or something.
See how you feel about it.
Anyway, one last thing on the list here. The last penguin interferes with the system.
Penguin.
There's a sentence I know it's hard to say. We have these penguin animatronics as waiters. They take people's orders and
Hey,
whatnot.
Cindy.
We used to have 3 of them, but 2 of them
They're really
broke
cute
down and
animatronics.
haven't been fixed yet. I think they're referring to the 3rd penguin that still works, or, well, apparently it doesn't quite work. So yeah, definitely don't let him into the office. His presence alone could probably destroy your system. Well, that'll be it for now. I'll be sure to leave another message for your next shift.
Good night. Yeah, it's funny how he calls the staff superstitious morons. Yeah, that happened. He does a whole week on night shift to see how he feels about us. See how he feels about the animatronics trying to kill him. That was Sunday. Man, to be honest, the animatronics, they're actually kind of cute. I have to admit, the animatronics are kind of cute, despite the teeth. But honestly, they're kind of cute. Kind of like the toy animatronics from Final Freeze 2. Yeah. I guess the only scary animatronics would be Old Candy, Blank, That's Candy. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, it's Candy. Yeah. I guess the only creepy animatronics would be Rats, Old Candy, and maybe Blank since he's a bit damaged, but even them, they're not so overly scary. But yeah. Yeah, same thing as last night, just look at the dolls. Like, this is really easy. Because I can see their eyes. Yeah, the only, like, the real challenge starts when, Old Candy comes. Because I can't see his eyes. And I've noticed, especially on night 5, like, he is very, very aggressive. Like, he moves very, very quickly. Like, unlike all the other animatronics, like, Old Candy, like, actually tries to kill you. Oh, penguin. Yeah, like, he actually tries to kill you. What if Chester's coming? It's Chester. Hey, there's Chester, the monkey. The animatronic. Yeah. Yeah, because I've played this before, I know how all the animatronics work, so Cindy and Penguin come from that side, right door. Candy comes from both doors. Chester comes from the left. Old Candy comes from the left. Blank comes from the window. Works like Foxy. And, Rex also, comes from both doors. Yo, what's up, Scott? How are you? Hi. How are you today? Guess what? I'm playing a horror game. Okay. Is the stream laggy for you? Because it looks laggy on my phone. But yeah, same thing as last night. It's very, very easy. Just check both doors. Yeah, I don't have to worry about Blank or Candy just yet. Yeah, so I'm pretty much just spending the first 3 nights breaking Mary's neck. Just checking door. What are you playing on? I'm playing on my laptop. My computer. Yeah, my laptop. Is the stream like laggy or stuttery for you? Just curious. But yeah. Okay, 3 AM, 80% power. Easy peasy. Yeah. Okay, Ghost. Okay, that's Ghost. So the stream's like running smoothly? Okay, that's Ghost. Oh, hello. Candy again. Yeah, the animatronics will get more and more aggressive as the nights progress. Where did I find that Easter egg? Okay. Let's find it. This Markiplier. Hang on, this one. Yeah. Just check the doors. Yeah, just in the way. Oh, what'd you send me? Send a photo. Okay, where's the Easter egg?
Hey there!
Hey, Markiplier Easter egg.
Kitty cat?
How you doing, kitty cat? Yeah. Oh, just want to move by now. Okay, where's the other Easter egg?
Hey there!
Yeah,
How
fine.
you doing, kitty cat?
There's not an Easter egg. So when you click on mask.
Hell?
Not
Where
Easter egg.
am I? What is this place? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
Yeah. couple of funny little Easter eggs. The Markiplier Easter egg, which is really cool, since he also played Five Nights at Candy's. He didn't beat 720 mode though. At least I didn't see him beat 720 mode. I really wish he did a 720 mode on this game. That would have been cool. 162% power, 5 AM. I don't have to worry about the running out of power, even though they're at 4 more max power. Also, from watching a video of someone doing a no camera challenge, I've also learned of a strategy called the the OP strategy. Yeah, it's pretty much where you just juggle the doors, open and close, open and close. Yeah, you'll see when I do 720 mode, which is like, you know, super hard. Well, technically easy for me since I've mastered this strategy, but if I tried 720 modes not doing the OP strategy, that'd be super hard. Yay! That was 6 AM. So there'll be another cutscene. Yeah, so there'll be another cutscene. This will technically show what happens. Okay, so listen carefully. Yeah, that was a kid screaming. Yeah. Yes, that's what happens. Next is gonna be scary. I'm a pro at this game. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I should swear, but there was a big kid screaming. Yeah, this happened when I fell asleep. Yeah, so there's glass on the animatronic parts. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, so rats took out the cameras, and at least two children were murdered on that conveyor belt where the parts were covered in glass and were used to make Candy and Cindy. Yeah, and since then, the animatronics have been haunting Mary for allowing their deaths. Because she was asleep, she couldn't prevent that from happening. Yeah, which is part of their story. Yeah, they become very possessed at night time. Hello?
You have 1 new message.
Still here, I see. Awesome job these last 2 nights. You're already way better than our previous night guard. He didn't even stand 2 nights before he brought a wrench to his shift and tried to destroy one of our animatronics. The animatronic in question is the Blank character, the one in the drawing room on camera 11, I think. Yeah, I'm surprised he still works. And despite the holes and the fact that his left arm and the back of his head is missing, the kids still really like him. Anyway, ever since that day, Blank's been acting almost more strange than the other animatronics. Like, among other things, he seems to have developed this fascination with getting into the office through the ticket booth.
Yeah.
And I guess he can't see the glass or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep an eye on him. If you see him heading for the ticket booth, just shut the door in his face and then he'll find something else to do, I guess. Oh, and by the way, ever since that new Freddy Fazbear's pizza closed last week, we've been getting more and more customers during the day. So next week, if you're up for it, we could use you on the day shift.
Yeah, so...
Think it over. We'll talk later.
Yeah, that's if I survive. Yeah, that's if I survive till next week. Yeah, so Blank's now standing. Yeah, so things are definitely going to get more real from this. So just keep an eye on Blank. Yeah, same drill, aside from just checking on Blank. Just check the dolls. Yeah, old Candy isn't active yet. Next night he'll be active. That was... Oh, he's gone. The animation, which also banged the glass. It's pretty cool animation. Also animatronic there. Okay, chest is on the way. It should pop up. And now. No? Okay. I'm guessing too soon. Yeah. Yes, that was Blank. So he works just like Foxy. So keep an eye on him. Yeah. As you saw, I shut the window door, but so he literally tries to punch the glass, which I find pretty cool. Like, you know, like animatronics, like having an actual animation. And also on Five Nights at Candy's too, you know how some animatronics they run away when you lure them with the phones. I never played that game, but I thought seeing gameplay of it because, you know, these games are very interesting. Yeah, this will still be another easy peasy nice, because old Candy isn't active. Yes, that was the ping one. Yeah, pretty much once old Candy, hi Candy. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, standing. Yeah, so the challenge really begins when old Candy arrives because I can't see him. You have to use night vision to see old Candy and also the rats. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while, but yeah, hopefully I won't run into too much trouble. I thought she sort of arrived by now. Okay. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, he banged the glass again. Yeah, if he breaks the glass, you're pretty much screws. Yeah, well, you are screwed pretty much if he breaks the glass. But yeah, aside from Blank, I mean, he's easy peasy to deal with. And another cruisy note. Next is going to be scarier. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's Candy. Hey, Candy. Yeah, good thing the animatronics go away pretty quickly when you shut the door on them. I guess they feel very disrespected by closing the door in their face. Yeah. Yeah, so easy peasy. Yeah, like this game is actually quite easy once you know how it works. Oh, hello. Yeah, I find this game quite easy. Oh yeah, 79% power. I'm chilling. 3 AM. Yeah, I kind of wish I played the original Five Nights at Candy's before the remastered one came out. Yeah, it's pretty much the same except different graphics, like darker, older-looking graphics. Jump scares are a little bit different in this. Still like same like jump scare sounds, but like the animations is a bit scarier. Oh. That's not good. I totally forgot about Blank. And yes. Oh, I should do that on camera. Oh dear. Wow. Yeah, robot scratch. Free phase base is closing after being open. Unfortunately. Game over. Oh, blood. Oh dear. That's not good. Oh dear. Oh, rest. Okay. Okay. I sucked on that one. Oh, your days. Wow, I sucked on that one. Oh boy. That's actually very rare for that to happen because I'm always checking on Blank, but I got a little sidetracked. I was too busy checking the left and right doors and too busy bobbing away.
You have one
naughty Blank.
message.
Yeah, so that's
Still here, I see.
That's Blank.
Awesome job these last 2 nights. You're already way better than our previous night guard. He didn't.
Okay. I've already listened to that message, so I might as well skip us. Well, see, I can't blame the other night guard for bringing a wrench, because after what Blank just did to me, honestly, I can't blame the guard for bringing a wrench and smashing him in the head. Yeah. But yeah, so that was Blank for you. Okay, this time I'm gonna, lock in. Yeah, I think that only has happened on like 720 mode or night 6 or something. I don't know. But yeah, just make sure you keep an eye on Blank, or he will, smash your window. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Got a little bit sidetracked there. Okay. I hope you guys didn't get too scared from that. But yeah. I'm just a little bit more concerned about old Candy and probably rats because their jump scares are a little bit less predictable because you can't see them, Yeah, the jump scares really aren't that scary in this game compared to like Five Nights at Freddy's and other horror games. But yeah, like sometimes you know when they're going to happen. Like for example, if blank smashes the window, like, you know, like you already know you're doomed, or if you can't close the door, like if the door is jammed, then yeah, it's pretty obvious that you're doomed. And I know that the lights flicker like on and off for a second if an animatronic gets into your office. That's one thing I've noticed when I've seen like gameplay of this. But yeah, sometimes it's predictable, but yeah, but I guess not all the time. Yeah, the only real spook I got was from old Candy when he caught me a couple times. That was like first time playing. Yeah, but even though it wasn't that bad. Okay, blankers. So far so good. Oh, okay, now it's looking at me. Staring into my soul. Oh, just like this monkey here. Yeah. And Candy. Yeah. Okay, I'm assuming that was Cindy. That's, yeah. Blank's looking at me. Okay. Hey, Penguin. Yeah, if Penguin gets into your office, he'll go onto the desk, and he'll mess with your doors. That's the only animatronic that doesn't jump scare you, but he messes with your doors. He'll say like, "Can I take your order?" And every time he says, "Can I take your order?" he'll either open or close the door, and he can either waste power or open the door when an animatronic is there, and you know, dead. Right. 3 AM. Oh, yep, he's getting ready to dash for it. But my eye on you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that death that I just had, that was a bit of a goof up there. But yeah. Yeah, he definitely caught me with my pants down. But not this time. I think all the other animatronics have calmed down a bit. Blank's getting ready to move. Yeah, so as I said before, easy peasy, just check blank, check the doors. Check blank, check the doors. Easy peasy. Oh. Easy peasy. That Penguin. I'm kind of curious on what the animatronics do to you when they kill you. Oh, wait, stop. Banging on the door. I wonder what exactly animatronics do to you if they kill you. Do they stuff you into a candy suit? I don't know. Judging by the blood, I know that is pretty horrific too. So, I should definitely try out Five Nights at Candy's 2 and Five Nights at Candy's 3. Yeah. I think there's an Easter egg of a fourth Five Nights at Candy's. Yeah, because I remember I saw a Night Null on this, where there's and we're trying to be a bit more active today. Yeah, Night Null, where you face off against like a shadow candy or a ghost candy. I'm not exactly how you do that, because I know you have to look at racks in the extras, then type in like a code. Yeah, I tried doing that, but I haven't had much success with this, of Night Null. It's, yeah, 5 AM. So, might as well close all these since I've technically won. Just gonna make me a coffee. Be right back, guys. Hope for good luck. Easter eggs.
What is this place? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
be all good. Easy peasy. Nice. Yeah, so if you guys do enjoy the stream, then be sure to like and subscribe if you don't appreciate this. Oh dear, who else? There's the pups again. This is where the challenge really starts, with old Candy coming in. Yeah, I have to keep a really good eye on him, because he's quite aggressive. He starts at Cam 10.
You have 1 new message.
Alright, so real quick, we had an old animatronic version of Candy, before we got these new shiny ones. Anyway, he was supposed to be out of commission ever since he was involved in this incident with a customer. An adult customer, luckily. Not a child. Not that the children aren't safe here, that's not what I... Anyway, our technicians tried to fix him up for some time, and he wants me to warn you that old Candy might start walking around as well. He should be in parts and service, that's camera 10 I believe. Keep a real good eye on him, he's quite big, so just be careful around him. That's all. Keep up with the good work. Oh, and I heard you took the day shift over. Nice.
Okay, yes, that's old Candy. Yes, that's old Candy. So, yeah, so you need night vision to see him. And yeah, he's quite aggressive. Like he moves pretty quickly. Yeah, I've also noticed he can skip cameras if there's no animatronic. Like say if Chester's at 7 and old Candy is at 8, he can jump straight to cam 6, which is right outside your door. Yeah, so yeah, that's one thing to be aware of. Blank standing up. Okay. We need to keep a real good eye on that door. Is that cam 8? Okay. Maybe like laser focused. Come on, Blank, do your thing. Ooh, shit. Just close that just in case. So I know, because I know old Candy, he's quite aggressive. Yeah, so keep checking the doors. Yeah, you also can't see him. Oh dear, he's right there. Yeah, also you can't see him if he's at the door either. Yeah, so be very aware of this. Oh, he's gone? Okay, okay, he's gone. Okay, he should be back at Parts Service. Yes. Should be there. Oh, damn it, that used up too much power. Oh, damn it. He didn't get into my office. No way. Okay, there it is. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, so good thing the animatronics. Oh, yo, what's up, Teddy Bitcher? I like candy, bubblegum, taffy, get my way. I'm gonna get nothing. Yo, what's up, Teddy? How are you? I also like candy. Candy and Cindy, the penguin. They're pretty cute. Okay, thank you, Blake. Oh, and look at that, old Candy, Camp Ace already. Yeah, so at any point, old Candy can jump right outside my door. if chest is there. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed when I was playing that later nights. I'm just gonna open and then close that because he's gonna be at my door very soon. Okay, old Candy should be at my door by now. At least I'm expecting him to. Just to save power. Okay, I really only have to worry about old Candy and of course Blank. Okay, sort of frustrated. Shoot. Oh no. Ooh. What was that? Okay, I had that door closed the whole time. Oh dear. And I really need to keep an eye on the amount of power I'm using for the doors. Yeah, sometimes I lose track of that. Okay, all Candy's back. Yeah, I really need to keep an eye on the power usage on the doors. That is one mistake I keep making. Sometimes that costs me. Sometimes I look and the power's on res, which isn't good. That's when it's that yeah. Just gonna stay focused. How are you today, T Butcher? Yeah, so just keep an eye on Blank and old Candy, and I should be fine. 4 AM, 44%. Okay, I seem to be doing okay. I may have had a little hiccup on the power, but as long as everything goes smoothly, I should be okay. Okay, Blank's staying up. Old Candy's on the way. Okay, he should be gone. Yep. Okay, he's at Ace. Come on, Blank, make your move. Oh yeah, old Candy's on the way. Just gonna close that, just to be safe. Yep, he's outside my door. Good thing I closed it. Yeah, and with old Candy, because of how aggressive he is, sometimes I close the door even if he's at Ace. Oh, yep, it's on. Is that? Yep, hang on the door. Hang on. Okay. Damn. Man, you guys need to take a short though. Okay. Yep, he's back. Yeah, sometimes I close the door, like early, even if old Candy's at 7, because of how fast he moves. Okay, 5 AM, I should be okay. Yeah, bit challenging, but not bad. Rex is another challenge too, because you also can't see his eyes, and he comes from both doors. But at least he's not as aggressive as old Candy is, at least what I've noticed. He's definitely not as aggressive. He doesn't move as quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna close that. Yeah, look at that, old Candy straight at Camp 7. Yeah. Definitely gonna keep a really good eye on old Candy because, next second he can be far away, like 1 second he can be far away. And then the next second you can be right outside your door. Hey, I did it! Bingo! I did it! But yeah, I'm pretty experienced at this game, so this should be a piece of cake. Tiffy, get my way and get nasty. Okay, yep, and there's Candy and so that's what happened to the children that dies on the conveyor belts, with the metal track parts covered in blood. Yeah, they now turned into Candy and Cindy. Hello.
You have 2 new messages.
Hello again. So, the big boss man told me to inform you about our off-limit areas. I know that sounds kind of silly since you're supposed to be guarding the place, but the manager's adamant that we don't go where we're not supposed to be. He's mostly talking about the rooms that aren't on your little mini-map. They aren't on the map because it apparently isn't any of your business. Or ours, for that sake. Like that extra room next to the part and service room. I believe you can see the door from camera 9.
Alright.
Here.
Look at that, Candys. Like, pretty
Excuse the sound of my delicious latte. Anyway,
Cheers.
the manager says it's just a storage room, but I've of course heard many stories from my superstitious colleagues. So it's either an extra kitchen, a staircase to a secret underground tunnel, or it's where he puts his bowling equipment because he doesn't want his wife to know he's still bowling. Of course, I don't believe it's anything special, to be honest.
I like bowling.
I overheard him talking about the room once. He mentioned something about some old, unused stuff. Maybe he's hiding a smile in it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, I am all out of time. See you next week.
Okay, goodbye. What's this? No idea what that was. Blank standing. Okay. He's still at base. Yeah, I need to be very, very alert. Yep. So, yeah, things are going to get really challenging. As long as I keep a good eye on old Candy, Blank, and just keep checking the doors repetitively, I've got this one in the bag. And just be careful not to hold the doors down too long, as I did the last night. Yeah. As long as I do those things, I should be A-okay. Just keep a really good eye on old Candy. And Blank, keep repetitively checking the doors, any blind eyeballs, and I should be A-okay. Look at that, can't see him already. Yeah, old Candy is very, very aggressive. Yeah, he's at the door. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so far not too much trouble. Had a few visitors. Old Candy's, trying to visit, so it's Blank, but I think I'm okay. What was that? Blank's looking at me. Oh, hey Candy. Oh, look at that. See, like, did you see that? Like, as I said before, how old Candy can skip cameras or jump cameras. Yeah, so lucky I closed the door right there. Yeah, yes, that's one thing you gotta be really. That's one thing you gotta look out for. Yeah, and that is why I always close the doors early. Well, if there's an animatronic at 7 and old Candy's at 8, I shut the door because I know old Candy is gonna be there. Okay, where I am. Okay, power's looking alright. Okay, he's looking. He moves. He's at ace. Okay. Just check the doors. I just like to check the doors just to make sure they're closable. Yeah, he's at the door. Because the camera just sat a second I went out of us. Yeah, now he's gone. Thankfully he goes away quickly when the doors are closed. it is safe to check the doors just to make sure they're closable. Yeah, if you have a habit of doing that, then at least you can predict that if there's going to be a jump scare. Because, you know, when the doors are jammed, you know, that means an animatronic is already in your office. Okay, I need Blank to do a thing so I can. Yep, thank you, Blank. Okay, just what I asked for. Okay, he's an ace. Yes, just old candy. He's an ace. He's at 7. Oh. Okay, 5 AM. 41%. I'm chilling. I got this one in the bag. Well, I'm drinking a coffee. Oh. Blake's gone again. Blake really thought he could try and be cheeky and bang the door another time. Nice try, buddy. I got this one in the bag. Well, I'm gonna camp out and nap. No, just kidding. Oh well, 5 AM. I'm all safe. I'm gonna camp out and nap. No. That's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. Okay, he's at the door. Okay, nah, that's a bad idea. Falling asleep at Candys is a bad idea. Trust me. A very bad idea. Trust me, you do not want to fall asleep on night shift in this place. Trust me. That'd be the last thing you'd do. Yay! I did it. Yo. Hey, Astro. Oh, that was? Oh, yo. Hello. How are you? Sorry if I didn't see your message. Sorry, I was too busy. So I can't see the chat on the computer screen, but I can see it on the my phone. How are you today? Okay, oh, there's the 1964. A mistake. That's Blank and All Candy. A mistake. My mistake. I think this refers to Vinny. A problem. Your problem. My problem? How are you today, Ash? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. My problem? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna receive my paycheck. Yay! Mary Schmidt, $100.50. You're one of us now. The end. And yeah, that's Shadow, that's the rats. I really love this music. Man, I really like this music. I heard some people say that this is from Tom and Jerry. I'm not sure if that's my ears XD. Oh, what's up with your ears? Oh. Yay! I like how there's cheerful music in this game. Alright. Hey, that's not 5. Now, night 6. Yeah, I like the music in this game. You know, when night 5, when you beat night 5. Yeah, I really like the music. I heard some people say that music's like Tom and Jerry. But it's really nice music. I like it. Okay. Discovery difficult. Candy. Right.
Hey, you're still here? I thought you wanted that transfer out of the night shift. Although, your shift isn't even tonight.
Right.
Frank's supposed to be. What did you do with Frank? Where is he? Well, I guess someone has to watch over the place tonight, so just stay put. And, keep watching the place, and don't break anything. This is not okay. You and I need to have a little talk, okay? Bye.
Hey, at least I don't bring wrenches to my shifts. Oh, hello, rats. Hey, at least I don't bring wrenches to my shifts. Okay, oh, yeah, so rat just popped up already. Yeah, oh, and like, yeah, so, yeah, that was just the rats. Yeah, rats is quite challenging because, just like Old Candy, you can't see them on the cameras. Sorry, you can't see him on night vision. Okay, where's... And right does come from both sides. Yeah, so that's one thing you gotta... Yes, that's one thing you gotta look out for. Man, this is gonna be so hard. I'm not ready for this. Yeah. Okay, okay, that's right. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, this, I just need to know where right is. Yeah, this is... Cindy. Yeah, so I just need to know where right is. So, yeah, and right actually tries to, like, hide in the cameras. Like, sometimes he can be difficult to spot. And some of the cameras, like, he, like, actually, like, tries to hide, you know what I mean? I guess he just doesn't like being watched. He's coming. Okay, I think it's best if it comes from the left side, because that's also where old Candy comes from. Okay, I need to be quite careful with my power, because... Okay, cool. Okay, old Candy's taking his time. Let's go. Blank's still... Okay, thankfully old Candy's taking his time. Okay. Oh, shoot. Thanks there. Yeah, I'm also preemptively closing the doors, just in case if... Oh, shoot. Oh, doors are closed. Okay. Yeah, just in case if Rat's already there, because, yeah, I don't think... Oh yeah, Rat's on his way. Okay, yeah, so I know Rat's gonna be at that door any second now. Yep, he's there. Okay, blanks. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, this is intense. Okay, all Candy's there. Yeah, so Rats also resets back to Camp 9 when he leaves the door. Yep, thank you, Blank. Okay, so he's at 8, so he's either going to move to Camp 7 or he's going to move to Camp 2 or Camp 5. Yeah, so just judging where he moves, that's where... bro, what is going on? And this is so intense. Oh, shoot, that's right. Dude, like, I'm already panicking. I'm like drastically closing the doors. Yeah, I'm using way too much. I'm using too much power. Yeah, this is like the real challenge when Rat comes into play. Plus old Candy. Hello. Yeah, like this is the real challenge when Rat comes into the game. Okay. Yeah, he's gone. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye. Okay, yeah, I do apologize if I can't read you guys' messages on chat. Yeah, I do apologize, I'm just really locked in. Oh dear, oh dear, that's not good. I'm gonna run out of power. HSM? Oh dear, this is not good. Power situation is not good. Yeah, I always have this problem on Night 6 because I'm just frantically closing the doors, being so drastic. Okay, yeah, runs this way. And yeah, winning is going to be difficult because of my power. That's my power usage. Right there. Yeah, sometimes closing the doors early can be bad because, you know, if they don't move quickly, then I'm just wasting power. Okay, Rat's resetting. Old King's on his way. Okay, I need to take a... Unless I just do the opening strategy now. Okay, Rat's at ace. He's standing. Always there. Yeah, quite concerned about my power because it's 4 AM and I'm on 11%. This is not good. I think I'm gonna run out of power. Okay, just at 5 AM. Yeah, I'm using way too much. Yeah, I've used way too much power. That was my mistake. dude, I'm screwed. I'm dead. Like this, no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna run out of power. I've had very close calls. Like when I bet this night before, of course I was like very, very close to running out of power. But yeah, I actually haven't run out of power before, or like lost to running out of power before. I'm on 2%. Oh dear. I'm dead. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. No, I'll just let you come into the office because I'm screwed anyway. Penguin's not gonna kill me. He's on his way.
Can I take your order?
And there goes my power. I'm dead. Rest in peace. I'm dead.
Can I take your order?
Can I take your order? Whoa, I won? Bro, no way I should have won that. Dude, I literally ran out of power there. Bro, I should have been dead, for sure. Bro, I should have been dead right there. I got so lucky. Bro. Okay, there's Candy, like, oh yeah, there's the rice. Bro, that was so close. There's the rats. Yeah, so it was the rats that was responsible for the children's death. The rats is what, the rats. Yeah, so it was the rats that was responsible for the children's death. Yay. Okay, $20 over time. Yay! Yay! Did it. Oh boy, that was actually a really tough night. Yeah, I think night 6 is for me the most difficult night because I'm just juggling, like, you know. Okay, now, custom nights. Now, 720 most. I got this in the bag. Yeah, so now I'm going to perform the OP strategy, where I'm just juggling doors, pretty much. Honestly, I find 720 modes easier than Night 6, because at least with the OP strategy, you know, like, I know exactly, like, how much power I'm using, and I can very easily monitor, like, how much power I'm using. Okay, so, close this. Yeah, so I pretty much just got to check the power bars, make sure it doesn't go, above, 2. If it goes 2, open, close. Yeah, 3, and then open. Okay, open and close. Yeah, so this is pretty much the OP strategy for 720 modes. Pretty much just juggling the doors. Yeah, so pretty much, essentially, how the power for the doors work is the longer they close, the more power they use. So if I'm pretty much just juggling the doors open and closed, I'm essentially keeping them closed whilst draining little energy, which is very effective tactic if you ask me. Let's go. Yeah, I just have to keep an eye on blank. Yeah, because, you know, he'll be going very, very aggro. Yeah, so if I do this OP strategy, this will be a piece of cake. Aside from animatronics being at my doors 24/7. Yeah, so pretty much with this tactic, I'm just juggling the doors, open and close. Yeah, so I'm essentially keeping the doors closed 24/7, whilst barely draining any power, which is, you know, a very effective strategy. Yeah, well, I might also try out Night Null. Yeah, I tried doing that before. I know there's some kind of like codes or something when you look at rats in the extras. Yeah, so this would be a piece of cake. Standing. Okay, look at that. You are dead. You are dead on the calendar. Yeah, these animatronics. Oh, yeah, that used way too much power. That used way too much power. Yeah, so just gotta make sure that the power. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, just gotta make sure it doesn't go above 2 bars. I really want to save as much power as possible. Yeah, if I keep juggling the doors, yeah, so as long as I don't let the power go past 2 bars, I should be okay. Or even 3 bars, I think, but I think probably better 2 bars. 2 AM versus 45%. Oh dear. He's standing. So, let's go. And I should probably, just because of my power, I should probably set it to 1 bar. Yeah, I should probably set it to 1 bar just because of my power, because 37% is 3 AM. Yeah, that's a little bit lower than I would like. Yeah, so as long as I keep driving the doors open and closed, I'm using minimal power whilst keeping them closed 24/7. Hit my sweat. Back up. Yeah, and there's literally no possibility that the animatronics can get inside my office while juggling the doors open and closed like this, because there's just no way. 26%, 3 AM, oh dear, this is quite concerning. Oh dear, I think I screwed myself. Yeah, I think I screwed myself. I'm using a lot more power than I'd like. Yeah, I'm using a lot more power than I would like. 18%. If I can do this just right, I should be okay. But, yeah. Lights gone. Haven't hit 5 AM yet. Now, I haven't hit 5 AM yet, and running very low on power. Come on. Oh dear, this is gonna be another close call, isn't it? Yeah, I think having the door on the reds has oh, there we go. That's blank. Yeah, and of course, you know, blank, you know. Yeah, and he's got me again. I'm dead. 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 Yeah, that has happened. I think when I first did train mode, I think that's probably happened. I think 3 times. I think where blank got me there. Yeah. But yeah, but with the OP strategy, the only real threats, of course, would be, you know, your power and blank. That's pretty much just, yeah. I probably wasn't going to make it anyway, because I was, yeah, because my power was on critical. Oh yeah, these moves. Yes, just going to repeat this tactic again. Okay, I might try just do 1 bar, if I can. Okay, so I'm essentially keeping doors closed, and yeah. just might make it. Okay, I think I can make this if I keep this up. If I keep the power, I think if I keep it to 1 bar of power, then it should be okay. Or 2 bars. Yeah, I think most probably 1 bar of power. Standing. Oh, come on. Dear. Still 36%. Oh, dear, that's not good. Okay, that's... Okay, 4 AM now. Okay, this might be a close one. It's gone. Almost was blank there. Too focused on the doors. 3%. Don't want to head to 2 bars because I think that's too much. 28%. Oh, come on, 5 AM. This is going to be a close one. Okay, standing. Has to be getting 5 AM soon. Standing. Still 4 AM. What is this? 17%. Yeah. Okay, just hit 5 AM. It's gonna be a close one. Yeah, it's pretty much just juggling balls, pretty much. It's gonna be very close. Very close game. Will I make it? Need to keep the battery as minimal as possible. Okay, he's gone. It will be a miracle if I make it right now. 1%. Yes, I did it. I was on 1%. But yeah, so yeah, that's the OP strategy. Yeah, you just have to be very careful on how much power you're using when juggling the doors open and closed. Next slip. Notice determination. Effective date right now. Tampering with animatronic equipment, potentially damaging the facility, and all animatronic equipment. Too much perfume. Hey! Okay, that last one's a bit... I am really disappointed in you. Sad face. The end. Yay! I did it! The end. Yeah, so that's also in canon. Mary actually got fires. Yeah. Yay, 3 stars. Okay. Let's check the extras. Alright, let's check the extras. I really like this music too. Music in this game is just very nice. Candy the cats. Cindy the cats. Just take a chimpanzee. Penguin. Oh, Candy. And rats. These are the jump scares for all the animatronics. I like how with the comparisons they like. Yes, that's what this is what the animatronics from the original game looks like. A lot darker. Okay. Okay, so there's an Easter egg here. So if you stare at right for a few seconds, something will happen. It's a little Easter egg. We'll just give it a second. And some numbers will come up on the screen. Okay, it should do it any second now. I just need to zoom in a bit closer. Okay, just give it a few seconds. Yes, sir. Yes, yeah, here we go. Okay, so 7, 16, 16, 6, 13, 8. Cam 13, I need to replay the stream just so I know those numbers. Okay, so and I think for you have to type that code for the custom nights to do nights null. So did it say? Wait, what order does it go into though? Okay, so 7, 16. Okay, let's see. Yeah, because I know you have to put in that code for the custom night to go into night null. We face off against Shadow Candy. 6, 13, 0, 8. Okay, let's see. 7, 16, 16, 6, 13, 8. Okay, let's see if this works. It says 7th night. Isn't it supposed to say night null? Hang on, let's see. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, oh Candy. Oh yeah, there's Shadow Candy. Yes, I did it. Oh, whoa. Okay, here we are. So this is night null. Yes, this night is a bit different. There's actually music in it too, which is quite interesting. Yeah, so from what I've seen in the gameplay, Shadow Candy is like a ghost candy. Yeah, so he spawns in camera 13, and it's kind of like a game of hide and seek. You have to find him on the cameras. Yeah, and you can either find him. Oh, there is. Yeah, so if you find him on the cameras, you just have to stare at him, and then he'll go back to camera 13. That's how he works. And if he gets the doors, he doesn't kill you, but he turns back time an hour. Okay, moves. Oh, there he is. Okay, so far so good. Yeah. So if he jump scares you, then he'll turn back time about an hour. Yeah, he only kills you if you run out of power. So the goal is don't run out of power. Yeah, so keep an eye on him and just don't run out of power. Yeah, if you close the doors, then he'll actually bang on the doors and it will drain some power. But yeah, so I think it's important to just not let him at the doors to begin with. What does that say? Don't. Okay. Yeah, so just gonna keep an eye on him. Okay, I just hope I don't run out of power too quickly. Yeah, and sometimes you need night vision off to find him. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's there. Okay, there he is. Yeah. Okay, good thing I was quick that time. Yeah, so sometimes you need night vision on, sometimes you need it off to look for him. Yeah, but as long as you're quick when it comes to flicking the cameras, then you should be able to spot him quickly and prevent him from getting to your office or to your doors. Shit, where is he? guys noticed, but that did drain a bit of power when he banged on the door there. Is he gone already? Is that the door? Yeah. Where is he? Yeah, not those. Sorry. Yeah, so far, 2 plus for compass. Yeah, pretty much it's difficult to find him once you lose sight of him. He's in the door again. Bastards. 2 AM at 52% power. Okay, there he is. Okay. I don't know, do I still have a chance of beating him? I don't know. Yeah, so it's pretty much a game of hide and seek, really. Yeah, it's crucial to not let him at the doors to begin with. Okay, I found him. Yeah, it resets back to Camp 13. Okay. As long as he doesn't jump scare me, I should be fine. So that way he won't turn back time, you know? Oh, he's there. Camp 3. Yeah, nice try, kitty cat. Imagine if I beat this on my first try. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, there's also a hidden cutscene if you beat this nice. Which is quite interesting. There he is again. Okay. Null. Moves. Oh, there he is. Found you. Okay, so far so good. A couple hiccups, but so far I seem to be okay. 42%, 3 AM. Yeah, as long as he doesn't bang on my doors or jump scare me, I should be okay. Hopefully. Oh, he's there. Yeah, as long as I keep spawning him, I should be okay. 4 AM. Okay, so far things are looking alright. I have a chance of beating this on my first try. It's my very first time actually playing like Null. Okay, he's gone. Found ya. You can't hide from me. Yeah, you can't hide from me. Yeah. Yeah, so he only kills you if you run out of power. Found you. Found you! 4 AM. Should be hitting 5 AM pretty soon. Although, 35% power. Found you. Yeah. So far, so good. Oh look, the origami cats. Just noticed. I think if you beat the snow, you also unlock Camp 13. I think. Yeah, nice try. Nice hiding spot, cat. 5 AM. 29%. It's looking good. So far, my chances of beating this is good. Found you. Should probably keep that off just to save power. 5 AM, 25%. Gotcha. Yeah, so as long as you're quick at switching the cameras, you can very easily find him and bring him back to Camp 13. 5 AM, 20%. Looking goes. Found him again. Yay! I did it! That was actually pretty easy for my first try. Yay! Unlocked camera 13. Yes, now there's going to be a secret cutscene. candy.
I feel that time is bleeding from my hands. I don't know if I'm going insane or something. Nothing works. I know it should work, but it just doesn't. It's like I guess I just have to sleep. As much as I hate having to spend my time like that. Unconscious and lifeless.
It's candy.
Like him.
Also,
I won't stop until he stops.
it's like a new version. It's like a new version of candy. What's gonna happen? Why turned on? Yeah, so that's a different version of candy. Very interesting. I wonder if that's like a teaser for the next Five Nights at Candy's, or if there's gonna be another Five Nights at Candy's. Yay! 4 stars! Yay! 4 stars. Nice. Well, I'm actually surprised I've beaten Knight's Null in my first try. So very interesting. Yeah, so very interesting Easter eggs, with Night Null and that cutscene. Just Venus. Yeah, there's one more Easter egg that I want to show you guys. Okay, I'll set it all to 0. Okay, ready up. Yeah, so I need to run out of power for this little Easter egg. Here we go. Candy. Simply. So. Oh, the poster isn't. Remember on night 6 it says you are dead. Oh, and I'm trying to start there. Places. Oh yeah, camera 13. And there's the rats. Wow. Have fun. Other posters and stuff. Nice. Wow, so it's very interesting that you actually can see what's inside the parts and service rooms. Yes, that's where they kept rats. Yeah, no wonder why they were keeping that a secret. Okay, so for this little Easter egg, I need to run out of power. So I'll just close all the doors. Because all the animatronics are set to 0, there's no threats on this nice.
Hey there. Hi. How you doing, kitty cat? Hey there.
Help!
How
Where
you
am I?
doing,
What is
kitty
this
cat?
place? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
Weird. Okay, yeah, so for this Easter egg, I need to run out of power. Yeah, so, yes, because all the animatronics are set to 0, there's no threat, so they won't start walking around. And I won't die if I run out of power. But I'll let you guys see in seconds. Did these be? No. If I could look for like any other Easter eggs, like throughout the other cameras. I know there's an Easter egg on Camp 3. On rare occasion, there can be a poster on there that's written in blood, "You fell asleep, it's your fault," hinting to Mary falling asleep on the job, and as a result, 2 children were murdered by rats and turned into Candy and Cindy on the conveyor belts. These little cat pictures. Photos. Yeah, I wonder if there's like any other Easter eggs in the game. That is a creepy ass. Oh, there's down. Penguins. Yep, out of power. Yeah, so this is the Easter egg here. which you'll see in a second. You'd probably expect a jump scare, but something different will happen. Okay, it should pop up any second now. Okay, it should pop up any second. Yep, there it is. Now I've really done it. I thought to myself as I sat in the darkness. No more power, no lights, nothing. No danger, no worries, no fun. Just me alone in the dark. All I can do now is wait it out and think about what I've done. I wonder if she's referring to what happened at the robotics factory. Think about what I've done. Yeah, because I think this has something to do with what happens back at the robotics factory when she fell asleep. And I'm not sure what the puppet or the marionettes has to do. I'm not sure if it's like Vinny taking over. Yeah, and the words will pretty much just keep popping up until it hits 6 a.m. Yeah, so yeah, pretty interesting. How's the stream going? Oh yeah, 2 likes. How long's the stream been going on for? Probably not too long though. Yeah. Yeah. Think about what I've done. Yeah, so does Mary feel guilty for what happens? Yeah. Yeah, but in canon she gets fires. And yeah, I think she's taken the job at Candys to find out exactly what happens, like back at the factory. Yeah. Yeah, like I know with her getting the job at Candys, it's definitely something to do with the incident at the robotics factory. Yeah, because why else would she come, for 7 nights, just to get fires, Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much these words will keep popping up until it eventually hits 6 a.m. Not a major Easter egg, but I feel like it's something that I thought it's something I might show. Yeah, so yeah, very interesting lore in this game. Yeah. I wonder what the next Five Nights at Candys is going to be like. I mean, with that cutscene after beating Night Null. Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be another Five Nights at Candys. Yep, did us. Well, that was probably the easiest noise. Yeah, next up. Some termination. Alright, and that's that. The end. Okay then, but anyways guys, that's going to be it for the stream and the entire gameplay. If you guys have enjoyed, then leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. See ya. see ya. I might try out some Five Nights at Candy's 2 and Five Nights at Candy's 3 one day too. Yeah, those games are also very interesting. I'd like to try those 2 games out too. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed the stream and the gameplay, then leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye.